Only on 9 families have reached a settlement in a lawsuit against a teacher and the Gaston County School Board. That administrator is accused of abusing 3 young students with special needs 6 years ago. Channel 9's Jonathan Lowe is joining us now in studio. Now, take us back to the start of the story, and I know you're going to walk us through why this family is calling this just partial justice.
It's absolutely right, Madison. The attorneys representing the alleged victims say this case was unusually hard to try. The victims were very young at the time and have a disability that left them unable to speak for themselves. The attorneys in this case say had it not been for a whistleblower right in the classroom, we might not be talking tonight about a $675,000 settlement.
It's been 6 long years since a Gaston County teacher was first accused of abusing at least 3 elementary-age students who also had autism and were nonverbal.
When you do find someone that's not doing what's right for your kid, that's not the best, the system just seemed to protect itself more than it protected our kids.
But just last week, Jennifer Angelo, the mother of one of those students, became one of the parents to see partial justice in a case many told her was insurmountable.
One lawyer literally said to me, we won't touch the school system with a 10-foot pole. We were told things like that repeatedly.
Last week, Angelo and families for the 2 other alleged victims agreed to settle this lawsuit against the Gaston County Board of Education and teacher Penny Pope Barker. Each family will receive $225,000.
I'm happy that it's over. I'm happy that the settlement will go toward helping our son in the future.
This has been about literally giving a voice to children who cannot have a voice for themselves.
Channel 9 told you back in 2017, Barker was charged with assaulting 2 children with disabilities while in the classroom. Chip Hannett represented one of the other students. He says those assault charges against Barker were later dropped.
It's not been completely clear why that happened, and that's something that we think in this particular case was inappropriate given the nature of the conduct at issue.
While they say a financial settlement addresses some of their issues, they say real policy changes would signify true justice.
There have to be some systemic changes in holding holding educators accountable in a way that's really tangible.
You can't sue for someone to never work with kids again. You can't sue for cameras to be put in every special needs classroom.
Now, I'm told Penny Barker still works for the Gaston County School District. I reached out to her attorney several times for a statement about this story, but did not hear back in time for this broadcast. If I do, and when I do, I will be sure to update this story. However, I did receive a statement from Gaston County Schools which says in part the settlement is not an admission of liability, but rather a strategic decision by the Board of Education's insurance company to avoid the cost of further litigation, including possible appeals, and to obtain a dismissal and full release of all claims. In the studio tonight, I'm Jonathan Lowe, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
It's been a long road for these families to get to this very difficult point. Jonathan, thanks for staying on top of it.